Let's focus our attention in this video on Quick Develop panel in Library module. So let's say I'm going through my photos and I'm trying to pull out a selection, I'm trying to evaluate them. And I really like these three images, however, the sky looks as it was really burned out. So if I select this image, and I just zoom out a bit, this one, the next one, and the third one. I really like these images. I love the sun flare, I love the composition. So now the Quick Develop panel comes in handy. Without the need of going to the Develop module, I can very quickly check here if changing the exposure for this image is going to be helpful. So in a very fast and intuitive way, by manipulating with these sliders, I can see that I'm already recovering details in the sky and that this image still has huge potential. I can work on it further in the Develop module without discarding it at this stage when I'm evaluating pictures in Library module. Moreover, in Library module, when I'm working in the grid mode, I can apply those changes, those adjustments to multiple images. It's not possible in the Develop module. When we are in the Develop module, we can work only at one image at a time. However, in Library module, let's say I want to change exposure to all these 5 images at the same time, it's not a problem at all. I can perform exactly the same action as with the image before, and as you can see, those changes are applied automatically to all these selected images. So the Quick Develop panel is very helpful at the stage of evaluating pictures. I wouldn't definitely make any significant changes at this level because this panel lacks precision. Especially when I'm looking at these thumbnails here, I can't really see what is happening with these pictures, but at this size it's enough to say if I can still recover details from the areas that look over or underexposed. There are several other adjustments available in Quick Develop module, so you can crop ratio. For example, if I would like to crop these 4 images to a square, maybe these 3, I don't want this one, all I need to do is just to change ratio here to 1:1, and that way I have a quick preview how these images are going to look like when I crop them to square. From Quick Develop panel, we can apply saved presets to groups of images. So I still have these 3 photos selected. Let's now choose from this drop-down menu one of my presets. Let's go for the last one, Subtle Cross Processing. Notice that once I hit the button, the preset was automatically applied to these 3 images. Important thing to notice is that you can apply adjustments to groups of images only if you are in the grid view. If I get back to my film strap, let's click the arrow pointing down, so now the film strap is back. I will make another selection, so I will quickly select these 4 images, and if I double click on the first one, I still have these 4 selected, and let's say I want to apply the save preset to all these 4 images. It's not going to happen if I'm not in the grid mode. Let's see, I will just take the first one and it will be applied to this particular image. The preset I have chosen is pretty subtle, it's not really showing anything significant. Let's go for this one. So now we can see clearly that this image was changed, and now if I get back to the grid view, despite the fact that I had 4 images selected, only to the first one the preset was applied. If I want to apply this preset to group of images, let's say now I will take these 5 photos, I have to be still in the grid view. If I click on one of them and I have them selected here, the preset will be only applied to this photo. I need to get back to the grid view, and now from here I can select another preset. Let's go maybe for this one, and that way when I'm still in the grid view, this preset was applied to the selection of 5 photos. Let's remove the film strap because I'm now working on a laptop and it's just taking space. I don't need it here. And let's get back to our grid view. So I have shown you few possibilities offered by Quick Develop panel. I will encourage you to work with this panel, to experiment a bit, to get familiar with this panel, because applying adjustments on group of images can be really big time saver. It can be helpful to speed up your workflow, particularly if you have very limited time and you are not going to spend hours on adjusting every image separately. The way I work, I will at this point apply these basic adjustments, and at this stage, maybe I swap to the full screen mode. At this stage, I would look at these images and I will be able to decide on which of these photos I would like to spend more time and work on it on the Develop module. The library module is designed to manage photos, to make quick adjustments, just to show us what are the possibilities, what is the potential hidden in the photographs, but it doesn't offer us precision. So this is just a starting point. I would select now one of those images that are my favorite, and I will develop them further using the Develop module.